Hey, we are live. It is so good to have you join me here on this Thursday evening for a live YouTube conversation. And we are going to talk about last night's nightmare. Welcome to my nightmare. I'm going to share with you what it was. And I'm not going to jump right into that because this is a live video. And as a live video, there are people just now coming into it. So we want to build up a bit of a group before we really get into the meat of this live YouTube. So we have a few people here. We have people greeting me. We have Jonah Phillison saying, "Hey Doc, hey Jonah, glad to have you be a part of things." Bianca Dye, hi, good to see you. Claire and Barney Dog, hi. Boy, so many familiar names. This is so cool. Tabby Lynn, hello. We like the new people too, people I haven't seen before. Cheryl McNutt, hi there, Doctor. Erin Beck, hi from Chicago. So cool. Joe Marie Franklin, hi Doc, hope you're good. Yes, I am, really good today. Sakura Chan, hello. Melissa Armisen, hello. Emma Wallace, hey, what's this show on tonight? I'm going to tell you what my nightmare was last night, and you guys are going to endure it. And we've got Michelle Welker saying hello from Phoenix. We have BooBoo Kitty. Oh, BooBoo, thank you so much for coming. Good evening to you too. Where's the do-rag? When was I wearing a do-rag? When have you seen me wearing a do-rag? Hi, love all your videos. Cool, do-rag. I was wearing a do-rag? Anyway. Oh, I remembered. I do need to, before I forget, to show you guys something that was given to me by the very nice folks at, I guess Joby is the name of the company. They make these, this is what I'm using right now for the camera. This was given to me specifically to be used for this. It replaces my old one that was kind of clunky and didn't have as many features. So these things are these tripods with knobby legs. You can wrap them around tree branches. You can hold the phone sideways on them in selfie mode, or I mean in vertical mode. It has a little remote control. There it is. So you can back, it's Bluetooth, so you can back away and get away from your camera and actuate the shutter with it. I think it even starts the video too if it's in video mode. So this is just something that they gave me to show that it's a useful product, and it is. So thank you, Mar at Joby, for that. Oh, also, not only that, but one that's not quite as complicated. Here, I'll show it to you here if I can find it on this table. It's another version of the same thing. You would think that oh, there it is. It's so compact that it's actually hard to find. And it's this. So it looks like this when you use it. You can even put a camera on it too, because it has the same 1/4-20 screw as a camera. Or you can take the little holder device and put it on your tripod to put your camera on a tripod if you happen to have one. Folds up this small. Here's what it looks. This is the actual product here. This is what it looks like when it's all put out. This one's called the GripTight ONE Micro Stand. What's the name of the other one? The other one's called the GripTight ONE. They're both called GripTight ONE GP Magnetic Impulse. But you may know that Joby name from the GorillaPod line. That's what they call the bigger ones. Okay, enough of showing you that stuff. Let's get into, here, let's get back. I got to get caught up on your comments. Okay, yeah, I still don't BooBoo Kitty about the do-rag. Sarah Venezio, I love your videos. Thank you, Sarah. Cheryl McNutt, stopped here. Anywhere else? Yes, no, Cheryl, haha. Froze. Okay, it's not on my end. Hola, Doctor Morales Alves. I believe that's from a Portuguese-speaking country, because you told us that before. Emma Wallace, I think you need to move the camera up just a little bit. I can only see the tip. Oh, I know. I keep reading. Okay, so we can do that with this new thing. It's just you see more ceiling. I know. Instead of having to look at the ceiling, which is a really boring background, why don't I just make myself shorter in the chair? You guys can't tell that I'm slouching, can you? Oh, now I need to bring it back up. Okay, so reading the comments again. Of course, I'll probably scoot up to the phone to get caught up on the comments. Okay, so that's for you, Emma. Better positioning there for Emma. Thank you, Emma. We all thank you. Alan Veroff, 3D Machine. BooBoo Kitty, cool stand. Jonah Phillison, awesome. Emma Wallace, thumbs up, thanks. Don't make yourself uncomfortable. Oh no, I'm actually more comfortable. Cheryl McNutt, back up, nice. I could back up too, but I've got to read the screen. Remember, this is an iPhone, so I'm reading your comments as I'm going. maybe I should do it like on an iPad. That would have big comments. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Gotta Google that Dr. Vaughan, a pre-tied bandana. What's with the bandana, BooBoo? I don't know what you are referring to. Okay, Sakura-chan. Oh, okay, just making sure. Cheryl McNutt. I mean live chat, lol. Okay, now we've got our group. We've gone through the introductions. Of course, if anybody else comes in, we'll greet them. And of course, if anybody does super chat, we'll pay attention to that. That's the little $ when you put it in your chat. Oh no, Dr. Gawain is missing me, asking me to come back to work. Yes, and Polly texted me during a conference, and I turned off the phone because if I didn't, I would have totally not been able to pay attention to what's going on in front of me. Which brings us to the nightmare. Oh, Jonah Finlayson, lol. Okay, here's the nightmare. Dr. Gawain, you were a resident once, so you can relate to this. First, I have to lay the background for this. Those of you who don't know how medical education occurs, a doctor, before they're a doctor, is pre-med. Oh, thank you, Dr. Gawain. And actually, LeeAnn told me that you took care of it. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry you had to cover for me on so much today. But here, maybe this will make you feel better. No hat. Why would I wear a hat indoors? Anyway, but I did try to. Oh, I know why you're saying hat. I know why. I know why. She read my tweet today because I sent out a tweet about trying to find a free hat, and I showed my beautiful, shiny, smooth, actually kind of greasy surface there. Sally-Ann, where are you? I'm right here. Where are you, Sally-Ann? No, I'm in California. Okay, as a doctor, is there one thing that you can't stand? Like vomit, stool, earwax, the smell of stool. That one gets me. I can gag from that. Okay, so yes, BooBoo Kitty, you saw the tweet. That's where that comment came from. I know now. And Sally-Ann, I'm sorry I'm being so secretive. I'll tell you a little more later. And actually, I did announce it back. Oh, say Sally-Ann's in Oklahoma. I did announce it back about a week ago or so. We'll get more into that later. So the dream, medical education. So first you go to college, get a 4-year degree, get into medical school after meeting a lot of requirements and taking a standardized test and interviews. 4 years of medical school with rotations under the residents and the attendings. And back in the old days, it was very much an old boys club. Not so much anymore. And I mean that both in that they were sexist, but also in that they would really abuse the newbies. That was the old part. The boys part was they were sexist. So let's get back to that. That comment was, don't blame you on the stool smell. Actually, it can be intense. It can be intense. Yes. Nobody blames me for it. I understand. So you get through medical school and then residency. You're a doctor, medical doctor, because you graduated from medical school, but not trained in any particular specialty. So you go into training in a particular specialty. But generally, most doctors have some kind of a general internship or categorical year, whatever you want to call it. 1 year of internal medicine where they do a lot of different general medicine rotations, and they'll cover the hospital service overnight. So anything that comes in after hours, they take care of it. This is, Claire knows where I am. This is kind of what my dream comes from here. So for me, there were a lot of rotations where I was on call. On call meaning you stay at the hospital, and this will occur like every other, or every third, or every fourth night, depending on how many people there are to divvy up with. And you're responsible for what comes in, and you take care of it. You're in your training, so you do what you can, and then when you reach the limit of your capabilities, you call whoever's above you. Usually there's a senior resident also in the hospital to go to, and sometimes you'll actually call the attending. That's the supervising physician who usually is not in the hospital overnight. They're usually at home. But they will come in if they need to, depending on the situation. Like if it's a surgical case and you need the surgeon to be there, they will come in and scrub in and do the case. Or if it's a procedure that needs to be done, like a GI needs a scope, they'll come in. So in the dream, I was in that first year again, except I'd been on the rotation on a hospital service, floor service, and for some reason, I didn't know that I was supposed to be on call or that I had nights I was assigned call and was supposed to have the beeper. Again, taking you back to the days of when I was a resident and you carried a beeper for being on call. So all the things that come in, or when nurses have a question on the floor, they dial the beeper and leave the number, and then you would call back the phone number that was left on the beeper display and find out what you're supposed to do. Well, in my dream, I didn't do it. I was at the hospital just finding out, oh, I was supposed to be on call, and I didn't know how many nights of call I'd missed and how many numbers were on the beeper I had to answer. This goes back to when I didn't know how to use the beeper on a surgical rotation once, and I had 2 beepers actually. I don't know why I had 2 on that rotation. Had 2 beepers. And when somebody showed me how to read it, it was, just call after call after call after call and repeated calls. And at one point, I was actually had, phone on each side trying to catch up with the floors that had the calls. So that experience is what led to this nightmare of, oh, I don't even have the beeper, don't even know how many calls I've missed. I'm back at the hospital. There's the attendings, the supervising physicians over the residents, and they're having a meeting, and there's the one I need to talk to. He's the head of my service, and he looks at me, and I can tell that he sees my name tag and knows who I am, that I'm that derelict resident who's not been doing his duties. This is a dream, in case you're just coming in, okay? This is a dream I had last night. Dr. Gwaine, you've had that dream too. I also had the dream about my paper route I had when Yeah, this is like the dream that I often have where I'm like in college, but I haven't been going to the classes that I was supposed to, that were on my schedule, and I don't know what the material is, and I haven't been studying, and the test is coming up. These are the nightmares of somebody in academics. Except in medicine, these things are that, except it's, people's health that's in the balance. Anyway, the guy recognizes my name on the name tag, and I know it, and I try to get the words out to give him my excuse of I didn't know. I'm willing to do it. Give me the beeper. I'll do it. I just need to know, and trying to get my words out saying that before he just unloads on me. Anyway, somebody's going to come in the door here. Hello, it's Lisa and Ethan. Thank you for joining us. You might get to see them very shortly. Oh, look, it's Lisa. She may even have some questions for us. And oh, look, it's Ethan. These people were around a lot of famous folks. If you look at their Instagrams, right? Do you have pictures on your Instagrams?
I don't.
You do?
I don't.
You don't. Okay. And okay if I tell them where they can find your Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, you can find it in that video with all the girls in the shower. What did we call it? Clean version. I doubt it. I think it was what it's called, a clean version. You can find Lisa's Instagram in that description of that video. Oh, I didn't even put a description on this video. I need to do that. So I'll get around to putting a description on this one. So that was the nightmare. That's what I woke up to. These guys don't know it. They don't know why I was waking up as early as I was and why I was making all the noise. It was because of that nightmare. And did you guys even hear that noise when I hit my thing on the beds?
No.
Okay, you didn't even know. They didn't even know. They didn't even know what was happening. But, okay, that's it. Let me get caught up on your comments. Now I got the story out. And caught up, not on your questions, but maybe Lisa will have some. We'll see. Okay. Boy, you guys are just having your own little conversation here, weren't you? Okay, he also had that dream. My youngest daughter starts university in the fall for the first time in 4 years to becoming a nurse. Good, Cheryl. I just hope she doesn't have that dream. My hospital dreams are scary too. BooBoo. Sakura, good luck to her. Cheryl, congratulations. Claire, it must be occupational hazard. Don't know how many bad dreams I've had about banking. Yeah, whatever it is you do, whatever stress you're exposed to, it can, in times of stress, come out. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Cheryl McNutt says hi, Lisa.
I don't know you.
Sakura. Well, you do now. It's Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
This is what her little picture looks like. Right there. That's her. Cheryl McNutt. She's in Oklahoma, I think.
Wait.
Cheryl, are you in Oklahoma? I think she's from Oklahoma.
Can I call you Cheryl McAlmond?
McAlmond instead of McNutt?
Yep.
You have to be very specific?
Yep.
Okay, this goes back to the nut joke. Actually, it has nothing to do with nuts. It was not a joke about nuts. The girls were asking, what were they going to ask? What's a penis? They were going to ask what's the shower girls in that video. I overheard them in the bedroom they were discussing what they're going to ask. What's a penis? That's what they were going to ask. So I don't think they knew I could hear.
We didn't.
So the next time I walked by, I was carrying lamps into the bathroom to light it. So next time I walk by, I say, it's kind of like a cashew, except smaller. And it took a second for them to get it, and then they all erupted in laughter. I felt really funny. I felt like the dad that could tell dad jokes, but they laugh at them. I mean, because they really thought they were funny. I thought I was so... Did I really hit a home run with that one?
Yeah, they've quoted it since.
They've quoted it since. Okay, and BooBoo Kitty's asking if you have any good pics. They will be on her Instagram eventually. But of course, I don't know if you'll know who the people are, but there were people going absolutely crazy. It was like Beatlemania out there. Teenage girls screaming. What was the name of the guy?
Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dawn?
Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom was his name. You guys can look him up. He's on YouTube. All right. Hattie? Oh, no, Hetty. Hetty? Hetty. I hate when I work out my dreams and have to wake up and go to work. Yes. Dr. Gwaine, wait, reminds me of a joke. Good evening, doctor. Joining late. Oh, Norma Jean Green, welcome. Oh, my doctor. Okay, I'm getting back caught up with the comments. I'm going backwards through them. Cheryl McNutt, Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry, Nova Scotia. She's in Canada. She's in another. She's in a time zone we don't even have in the United States.
Hey.
She's that. Is that right? Nova Scotia is like a time zone beyond Eastern, east of Eastern. Okay. BooBoo Kitty. Hi, Lisa and Ethan.
Peanut M&Ms.
I'm a house. Oh, look, she got M&Ms. Peanut. I won't eat them tonight, but.
Wait, peanut butter or peanut?
Oh, peanut butter
or
M&Ms.
regular.
Oh my goodness, you scored with peanuts. I mean with M&Ms. Okay, it's a little smaller than a cashew. Okay, Hetty, pronounced it right. Like the one in the video the other night. Yes, that's right. Oh, poor Audrey can't hear anything. Can you guys like do closed caption for Audrey? Oh, speaking of which, you guys can actually do closed captions on my videos if that's what you want to do. If you want to, please be my guest. The instructions are in the description. And some people do it. Thank you, those of you who are doing it. That is so helpful. So the hard of hearing can enjoy our videos. All right, getting back to earlier comments. House cleaner, I've had bad dreams about. See, even the house cleaner has dreams related to her work. Cheryl McNutt, thanks, BooBoo. Oh, you met. Oh, hi ho, Audrey. That's when she got here. Sakura Chan, hi, possibly Claire. Had a few nightmares, cosmetology even. And Cheryl saying hi to Lisa. Claire, Barney, must be occupied. Okay, so now I think I can get back to where I was. With Dr. Gwaine, reminds me of a joke. Audrey couldn't hear anything, like the one in the video that I... Peanut butter is amazing. Which one's the peanut butter? That's this one, isn't it?
The orange one.
I'm not showing these to promote... In fact, okay, think about it this way. In an environment where we have free access to real nutritious food, and most of us are getting adequate caloric intake, very rarely is somebody not getting enough calories, then to have extra calories your body doesn't need, and there's no nutritive value, okay, maybe a little bit in the peanut butter, very little to no nutritive value in it, then essentially this is just putting you at risk for diabetes. So essentially this is a toxin. That's kind of what it is. So I did have some M&Ms today. Actually, I did have probably about 5 of them. I'm guilty. It happened. Deal with it. Okay. Sakura loves those. Yeah, but let's use them in moderation and make sure we're getting good food. Coffee nut M&M. Had speakers. Okay, Audrey had her speakers off. Thank you for helping. Oh, she solved it herself. Tammy Dorzak. Mine is nurses' nitrile gloves on me when they have syndic latex and I'm allergic and sore. Oh my goodness, happened in federal prison? Or did you mean in bed? Don't know. Jonah Finlinson, does Ethan still do parkour? Ooh.
Who knows about that?
Ooh.
Yes, kind of.
How does he know about that? Did you do it on a video once?
Not on. Oh, I broke my.
Oh, the wrist. You saw the wrist video where he broke his wrist. Yes. Yeah, he does do parkour. And what's that really bad parkour video? Did you guys see that one where the guy's just jumping and
The Office?
The Office episode?
Well, yeah, there's one on The Office, but there was one on YouTube. It was awful.
Oh, I can make some clickbait.
Yeah,
Click.
Fidget spinner.
So I put that in the title and people will watch this?
Yes.
Okay. Doritos and Oreos. Yes, I am. Oh, my goodness. Great tasting toxin. So jealous of the peanut. Oh, peanut allergy. Awful. Ethan, yes, he does still do parkour. Addicted to toxins. Where are the Doritos and Oreos? Well, probably, but they taste good. Mary Francis. Mary, welcome. Hi, Doc and Lisa and the other person there. Is that your son? Nice to see you in good health from South Carolina. Thank you for reminding me, Mary. I had forgotten. South Carolina. USC. Which actually we think of something else when we say USC. But
Sierra College.
Sierra College. University of Sierra College. Our local community college. Lisa, remember with the dress on, don't lift a leg in the camera to take off your shoes.
Who said that?
That would be Mary Francis. She's the one that...
You know I wear spandex.
You know she wears spandex.
Thank you very much.
Tammy's like, well, eat me some of those gastroparesis. Oh, sorry. Emma Wallace, what is the best way to stop sugar cravings? Eat more sugar. No, that actually increases it. BooBoo. Sakura, late 30s when I developed the allergy. Cheryl McNutt, bummer, BooBoo. Sakura, BooBoo. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry. But at least you know, right? Best to know than to have it surprise you. Yeah, like when your throat closes up. That would be a bad surprise. BooBoo, thanks, Cheryl. I'd still wrestle an alligator for a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, though. They don't have alligators in your part of the country. Oh, my goodness. Why did our audience drop down to 9? It must have been when somebody was wearing spandex. Mary Frances, I was trying to be helpful, dear. She was trying to be helpful, dear.
Can I give her? Just kidding.
What? They can hear you.
Oh.
Going to FSU for a nursing degree. Cool. Sakura Chan had a problem actually with penicillin. Not fun. Anyway. Okay. Oh, penicillin shot, huh? I remember that from 8th grade. Hey, from Egypt. Really, I liked your medical videos. Thank you. And thank you for watching a live video, which is not a medical procedure, but we talk about medical topics. Today's was related to medical education because it was that nightmare of when I was a resident. So not really hitting on the medical topics unless Reese's Peanut Cups are healthy because it has peanut butter in it. You know that reasoning has a flaw in it somewhere. Fantastic, Tammy. My EpiPen is my best friend. Okay. And okay, we jumped the numbers back up there, so that's kind of cool. What? What time is it in Egypt? Who's in Egypt anyway? That would, yeah, he doesn't have a name. He just has something 2012. Pill. Actually, infection in my gums caused by lips to swell made it hard to breathe. That's good you got one, BooBoo. Another bit of good news. I learned today that if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, which I am, that in addition to what we already know, being very engaged with your community, which I feel like we have a good engagement. I feel like we have this, where we have back and forth, and it's two-way communication. We have Patreon, which, by the way, if there's anybody watching this who hasn't seen our Patreon, it's patreon.com/Auburn Medical Group, and the patrons get behind the scenes. New, this is fairly new, that even starting at the $1 level, you get access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So that's kind of cool that you can get it. You used to have to do $3, but now there's no $3 level anymore. It's just all the way down to $1 for all that stuff. And Claire and the Barney, do you make house calls? There are 3 of us. We have oh my goodness, I'm sorry. BooBoo, that was Syrians. Thankful my doctor caught when I was allergic. 12:06 a.m. in New York. Thank you, BooBoo. Mike of Indy, I've had water in my ear for about 10 days. I had my wife do something. Examine it. She doesn't see any wax. Where could it actually be trapped? Sakura Chan, also sorry if I type a lot. I'm now here. Oh, yeah, and it's 11:07. It's, okay, in Egypt, Mary Frances told us what time it is in Egypt. 6:06 a.m. tomorrow. Tammy in Drozak, she's isolated because of my health issues and never wants another patient to be treated like I get because of my health issues. Patreon is worth every penny. Oh, thank you, BooBoo. So that was very kind. I appreciate you saying that. Yes, BooBoo, definitely. And we have others like Lindsay Antoine and Petra Rosenberg. Those of you who have been praying for Petra, keep it up. She has told us that she has lymphoma, and still dealing with all that. Sally Ann, I was medevaced from my last post overseas with 1 year left. Had to retire. Ooh, I'm sorry. Had to retire. Still have nightmares when I overseas and have to work 1 more year before I can fully retire. Audrey, you look sleepy, doctor. I'm not being funny. No, you're not funny at all. To me, you look tired tonight. Cheryl and Barney Dog, use a Bionics cleaner and fix your ear. Yes, Patreon is. Tammy Drozak, excellent. Thank you for saying that. So, anyways, the other thing I was saying, besides being engaged with your community, is they were saying that a very good thing to do is to add live YouTube to what you're already doing. And we've been trying to do that. We've been trying to, if we can, get a couple out a week. I think I've certainly been pretty good at 1 a week. Maybe not totally on with 2 a week. And not totally consistent with which day of the week. So we'll try to be good about that. I really do like to hit Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings, but we'll see. But you guys have been really good about catching them. I really appreciate that. Emma Wallace, have you come across anything that, if an EpiPen is not available, what to do? Dial 911. That's my answer for lots of things, especially when people grab me in church saying, hey, somebody's having a stroke. Did anybody call 911? Because something's not right when they're looking everywhere for the doctor and pull him into the room, and he's the one who's dialing 911. Because that's how you get the appropriate care in a place where you have, because you can't do anything. I mean, there's nothing to do for somebody with a mild stroke, or even a moderate stroke for that matter, without a hospital and all the resources you have there. Have you come across anything that if an EpiPen is not available, what to do? Hello from Nova Scotia. Another one from Nova Scotia. That's 2 from Nova Scotia. Hello, Nova Scotia. BooBoo. Hey, fellow medheads, sign up for Patreon, and Dr. Gwain's blog is awesome too. Sign up for that. Yes, Dr. Gwain's blog can be found at drgreenknight.com. This week's was informational about protecting yourself in the summer, and what was that noise? And along those lines, you may want to see the pictures that Dr. Gwain and I exchanged about summer safety this week. They're on Twitter. Some of you may have seen them. They were interesting. I went back to try to see if it was there the next night. It was gone. All right, getting back caught up. Cheryl McNutt. Oh, Ghost Ladybug. I'm here too. Okay, Cheryl McNutt's in Nova Scotia. Mike of India. Yo, doc, water trapped in my ear. At what point should I see a doctor? Oh, you can now. Does it sometimes take an extended amount of time for the water to evaporate? If you're not finding water in the outside canal, but you keep feeling like something's there, you may have something in the middle ear. Emma, lots of Benadryl for me. I use ice chips to keep moist till ambulance or EpiPen can be found. Oh, okay. Yeah, other things would be steroids and Benadryl, ranitidine, which is Zantac. These are all other things that are far, far inferior to epinephrine. They're not going to do the same job as epinephrine. Many people will still die. The epinephrine would have saved, even with Mary Frances. What are you doing? Are you crazy? You're doing a super chat? Look, I'm dumbfounded. Thank you for the super chat. $2 from Mary Frances. Are you still making videos at your office, I hope? Yeah, we're putting out a couple. There's one coming out tomorrow. There will be a video at 4 o'clock Pacific time that we made in the office. So that is good news. Oh, my battery. Okay, how do I keep the battery going here? Try that. We'll see if that works better. Okay. Yuck, snakes. Oh, she knows. Dr. G's blog is great. Cheryl likes it. Sakura Chan. Emma, doctor shot in the booty for me. But deaf, see a doctor if you don't have one. Need medical help. Mary Frances, yes. Cheers, Mary Frances. Yes, thank you for encouraging her. And Mary, TYVM. TYVM, what is it? Tie your voice maker. Tie your voice maker. What is the procedure that typically smells the most? I definitely have an answer for that, and I don't even want to say it, but I will. Well, look at that. Look at that finger there. That's used for digital rectal disimpaction for impacted stool. Rarely, I mean, like once in our new building and maybe only twice in the old building. And we were there for 10 years. Not something I like to do, not something patients like to have done, but it does smell the most, and it usually it's good for me having more than one good gag reflex. Gilda Wright, I have a nightmare that the medevac was leaving. I was in panic looking for my aid bag. I finally woke up to my husband snoring, sounding like a helicopter. Wow, definitely make him roll on his side. Sakura Chan, thank you very much. Artie Bunch, thank you very much. Thank you very much. See, these are all the people thanking you for your super chat. Sakura Chan, but yes, cheers to Mary. Cheers to Mary. BooBoo Kitty, Gilda, wow, lol. Thank you very much. Dr. Vaughan, oh, absolutely, I enjoy it. Haha, Gilda. TYVM, another one. Okay, Doc, have you heard of the pie in face challenge for gastroparesis awareness? I challenge you and your kids to do the honors. Ha! Funny thing, challenges don't work on me. They're kind of like, what are they called? Chain letters, like people do on Facebook. I don't respond well to the, what's it called? Coercion. But I'm all for letting people know about gastroparesis, and I think I can do a much better job of getting awareness of it by talking about it, like on our videos where we do talk in great depth about gastroparesis or gastroparesis. Mary Frances, you're all very welcome. Norman Jean Green, TVYM needs, thank you very much. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, somebody was telling me. Okay, thanks, guys. I want to see the challenge video. Wondering about the EpiPen because I have food allergies and once in a while forgot my post date until I can get one. Yeah, don't count on a substitute. Because Ladybug 24, they are telling you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that's. I guess a lot of people use it for that. I know TTFN, Ta-Ta for now, and DTBFY. Don't forget to be DFT. Don't DF. Don't forget T DFT. Be awesome. DFTBA. Don't forget to be awesome from the Green Brothers. And BooBoo Emma, will your doctor prescribe EpiPen? How was sleep apnea treated pre-CPAP machines? It wasn't. Weight loss. And the natural process would occur where people would lose brain cells and be very tired during the day, and they'd get pulmonary hypertension, and some would die from it. Thank you so much, all of you. Now, if I don't refer to a mixed gender audience as you guys, there is the option of you, and just understand that it's plural. There's also the option of you all. According to Hank and John, or actually according to John Green, a very underused word in English. Was it John? I think it was John who said that. Hi, all is well. Ethan? So sorry if the name's wrong. He was waving at the camera. Were you waving at Sakura Chan?
I was waving at Jacob Thrasher.
Oh, he was waving at his friend Jacob Thrasher. Why, is he watching?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jacob. You don't have to be so shy. You can comment too, except maybe you are and we don't know. Maybe Jacob Thrasher is actually BooBoo Kitty. Could it be? These are the things I wonder. This is what keeps me up at night. Could it be? Is it not really BooBoo? Is it really someone else? Mary Frances, can always say you folks. Oh, you folks would work too. I think I've used that actually. Sakura Chan, well, I didn't want to wave. Just kidding. Sally Ann, is there going to be another shower video?
Yes.
Don't know if you could hear her, but she answered in the affirmative. For those of you who don't know the shower video, go back and watch the one titled Clean Version, which is actually edited now. People watching it now do not see and hear the same thing as people who saw it live. I'll just say that. What?
That was my fault.
Yeah, we had a talk with her. Sally Ann, is there going to be another shower? Yeah. She says there is. Ladybug 24. Any new treatment for migraines? Use Gavergol, which we don't have in the U.S., but they stopped it. Have are forcing triptans now. Triptans are great if you get them in early. If not, there's some other treatments, some treatments we can do in the hospital. Not a whole lot at home. Once it's started, it's just the old anti-inflammatories, if your body can take them. Tylenol or acetaminophen or paracetamol for those of you outside of the U.S. And caffeine, hydration. Yeah, horrible thing to endure. Any nutrient? Okay, that's what. Can you call us guys also? Is that what you like, BooBoo? So I'll say you and guys, and when I say guys, that's you, BooBoo. Cheryl may not looking into CBD for pain management. I'm not stopping you on that one. I do encourage people when they're not getting adequate relief to explore cannabinoids through whatever is a legal means where they live. That's not everywhere. Actually, it's nowhere in the U.S. by federal law. So interesting situation we have there. But it does seem to be helpful for some people. Yeah, y'all works. Medical cannabis works very well. Love you, Lisa. Block looks good for migraine. Claire Barney, I was talking about the block. I did one this week. Let me tell you about the migraine block we did this week. So did the greater occipital nerve on the left on the patient. His pain was really the whole left side, also including very much around the temple. And we got relief of this part of it, but around the temple we didn't. And so it would have taken the, not temporauricular, I'm trying to come up with. You guys are you guys who know me see me get stuck on words like this. You know that I do this. Zygomaticofacial nerve as it comes out, and that's right where he was pointing for the pain. But he did not want to have an injection in his temple for the migraine. He preferred not to. And then we offered a Toradol shot, which would have been in the buttocks, as Forrest Gump would say. And he declined that also. He left still holding his head here. Those are the treatments we had. We do hope to integrate some IV medications, compazine, with in IV fluid with some Benadryl and some magnesium. You could even have some Toradol too. That is a great cocktail for migraine relief. Works very effectively for acute migraine. And this is some of that material I got from that conference I went to at USC, but also from a study done by David Vincent in Roseville when he was up in somewhere in Washington when he was in a military residency. I know that because I used to work with him in Roseville. Okay, it looks like I've totally gone off of the comments here. I apologize. I know you guys are there. And everybody's blessing somebody. Mike of India, is Mexican manufactured tramadol different from U.S. manufactured tramadol? I'm not the one to ask on that. Do anything to get rid of a migraine. Cortisone shot in my eyebrow for nerve damage. Wow. Gilda, true story. An elderly lady was given a pessary and she was told, apparently my charger thing, I need to clean out the contacts. Okay, so we're gonna be winding it up here pretty soon. I got a silly question: what medication would be good for anxiety, depression? Sure, anxiety and depression, both the SSRIs are a good class for that. Do you think chiropractic care really works? Very effective for low back pain. Don't let them touch your neck. Outcomes are actually worse with it than without it. Lindsay, you just got here. You're gonna have to definitely, when this comes up live after the processes it when we end it here, watch this one. It's a good one. We talk about my nightmare from last night. Brain freeze help or migraines. Don't know on that one. Emma Wallace have trip botox. Nothing works. Even DHA 45, which is bad for your body. MN and MN, and it's giving me much more relief. 15-20 per month since teen. Now my upper 50s. MN has MM, and it has given me. That's just a bunch of letters to me. Lindsay, okay, she will. And BooBoo loves Lindsay. Sakura, thank you, doctor, and give me Paxil. Yes, which is an SSRI. Ice cream helps anything. Yeah, some people are very pleased by ice cream. Take Relpax, Emitrex. Sorry to get off the track. Just been suffering 3 Nero here are stuck. BooBoo getting the hearts from Lindsay, Michael Walsh, medical cannabis. Oh, that's what MM is, medical cannabis. MM. Oh, medical marijuana. No, it would be MC if it was medical cannabis. Tabitha Howard. Hello, doctor. Just want to say hello. Hello, Tabitha. I'm glad you said hello. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Tabitha, for being a part of this. Oh, another thing. If you guys want to do, there's a lot of ways you guys can, if you want to show thanks, saying thank you, that's one way. Commenting, that's a way to show thanks. You can be like BooBoo Kitty and be on Patreon. That's a way of showing thanks. You could do translations, captions by following the instructions in the descriptions of the videos. That's a way of saying thanks. And also, sharing with friends. Going to a video, and this is something I'm saying now because very soon YouTube is going to change how you share videos that you watch. So it's easier and it's more effective at getting YouTube videos out to other social platforms. So do that. Although it does seem that when you share on Facebook, Facebook isn't real quick to show links to YouTube videos because they have their own video platform. But do it anyway. Just flood them. Flood all your friends. Spam your friends with shares of Auburn Medical Group videos. And then when they say, quit spamming me, you say, oh, okay, Dr. Vaughan told me to. For Alzheimer's strains, they say never run out of ice cream. Sakura Tilang, thank you. BooBoo, maybe I have a new doctor, honestly. Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, gonna run. Gonna stop this and charge up the battery. I look forward to the next time we do this together. It's gonna be a blast. Do watch the video at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And in fact, that's another way you can help. If you want to do something that would help out the channel, the earlier after the videos are made live that you watch it, the more YouTube ranks them. It looks better. So seeing them right at 4 o'clock Pacific on Friday and on Tuesday, that's a way you can help out and show your love if you want. But I just appreciate all you guys just being you and watching. So until next time, Ethan, Lisa, and Dr. Mark Vaughan telling all of you, stay in good health.